When I was little, I was told the history of the Earth. It impressed me a lot. I was told that a long time ago, and quite by accident, life appeared on our planet. Living things competed, fought for resources, and killed each other. They constantly mutated and changed. The strong survived, the weak died out. This is how natural selection and evolution worked. I was told that in this struggle, people won over time. The people were not very strong, but they became the smartest. They created and used tools, developed hunting tactics, made clothes for themselves, and gradually settled throughout the earth. By cultivating edible plants and domestic animals, people gained greater independence from nature, built cities and states, created an artificial habitat, and finally made their lives comfortable and safe. Thus, we became the pinnacle of evolution, defeated hunger and dangerous diseases, and are soon going to cope with the remaining problems. In the meantime, we can enjoy the present moment, waiting for a wonderful future of flying cars and androids. This story sounded pretty good, but soon I began to realize that reality is different from this picture. It turned out that I live in a world of instability, inequality, epidemics, and environmental disasters. Something went wrong. How did we get ourselves into this situation, and what are we to do now? It seems that there is a mistake in the story itself, which we, the civilized people, are used to telling ourselves. And in order to overcome the crisis, we now need to tell a different story. The bodies of all living organisms consist of the same chemical elements, and every cell of our body contains exactly the same parts of the genetic code as the cells of whales, grasshoppers, oaks, fungi, and bacteria. And this is not surprising, because we all descend from a common ancestor who lived billions of years ago, and are literally relatives to each other. The very cells of our body are the result of symbiosis. Once a single-celled organism found itself inside another, but not as an enemy or food. They began to live together and exchange resources. This ancient collaboration allowed the development of all multicellular life. We see ourselves as separate beings, but in our bodies, in addition to the trillions of human cells, there are no fewer cells of various microorganisms. Microbes don't merely coexist with us, but influence us and perform important functions. We have a whole ecosystem inside, and when its balance is disturbed, it affects our health. Likewise, living organisms throughout the earth form an interconnected web of life, a unified system in which everyone depends on the other for their existence. Bees transmit genetic information from one plant to another, participating in their reproduction and evolution. Through an underground network of fungal mycelium, trees exchange nutrients and information. Biologists studying mycorrhizal networks know that the forest is not just a collection of trees. It is a complex system that lives as a single organism, where each element is connected with each other and supports the life of the entire community. Some scientists consider the whole biosphere to be such a system. The living Earth is a superorganism capable of self-regulation and maintaining optimum conditions for life. Humans are no different. We cannot live without other people, without animals and plants, fungi and bacteria. How can people learn not to destroy, but to enrich this complex system with their presence? To do this, we need to stop considering ourselves superior to other forms of life. We need to understand and feel that we are parts of the whole, members of a community in which everyone is connected. We need each other to make up a single network of life together. Those who plant forest gardens, care for bees, conserve seeds, protect forests and restore ecosystems recognize this already. It's time for us to recognize it as well. To recognize this means to pay attention to those who are nearby and begin to take care of the well-being of the entire living community. We have caused this crisis, and we can help ourselves and the other living beings to overcome it. It's time for us to change, all of us together and individually. Let's wish each other well on this beautiful journey.